약속 하나만 해요. 이렇게 아프게 너무 쉽게 헤어지 사랑하진 마.
마치 어제 만난 것처럼 잘 있었냐는 인사가 무색할 만큼 괜한 우려였는지 서먹한 내가 되려 어색했을까. 어제 나의 전화를 받고서 밤새 한숨도 못 자 엉망이라며 수줍게 웃는 얼굴 어쩌면 이렇게도 그대로일까. 그땐 우리 너무 어렸었다며 지난 얘기들로 웃음 짓다가 아직 혼자라는 너의 그 말에 불쑥 나도 몰래 가슴이 시려 다시 사랑한다 말할까. 조금 멀리 돌아왔지만 기다려왔다고. 널 기다리는 게 나에겐 제일 쉬운 일이라. 시간이 가는 줄 몰랐다고. 다시 사랑한다 말할까. 여전히 난 부족하지만 받아주겠냐고. 널 사랑하는 게 내 삶의 전부라. 어쩔 수 없다고 사랑인 줄 몰랐었다며. 가끔 내 소식을 들을 때마다 항상 미안했던 너의 그 말에 불쑥 나도 몰래 눈물이 흘러 다시 사랑한다 말할까. 언젠가는 내게 돌아올 운명이었다고. 널 잊는다는 게 나에겐 제일 힘든 일이라. 생각조차 할 수 없었다고. 다시 사랑한다 말할까. 좋은 친구처럼 변한.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요, 맘.
네, 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요, 선생님.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요, 맘.
잘 지냈어요?
네,
네.
잘 지냈어요.
잘 지냈어요. 예. Actually, today, I just played some Korean old song. Have you heard that song? I think for the first time, right?
Yes, ma'am, first time.
First time. How was the song?
좋아요.
좋아요? It's a very old style. Actually, I like some new song like nowadays. The song was very nice, but some olden song also. There is many beautiful song out there. Today before the class, I just play the song which I like. Yes, like this. Okay, time to time, I share some more songs. Okay. So now time is already 8 o'clock over. So today also, thank you for joining today Korean class. Okay, now Alpita also join. 안녕하세요, Alpita.
안녕하세요, 선생님.
네, can you hear my voice? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
네. Okay, so 어떻게? So is there anyone who can little bit can say something in Korean? Anyone? Anyone? Can you say something in Korean?
저는 한국 좋아요.
한국 좋아요. And then some more.
Don't remember.
Anything which you study, which you know. Can you speak a little bit in Korean?
나는 당신을 좋아합니다.
나는 당신을 좋아합니다. I like you, right? 저는 당신을 좋아합니다. Yes. And then anyone? Anyone, anything? I think you may know, right? I think you may know some
저는
sentences.
노래 듣고 좋아요.
Once again,
저는 노래 듣고 좋아요.
저는 노래 듣기 좋아해요. Okay, great. I like to listen to music, right?
Miss, what does this mean? 실패.
Pardon?
실패 means fail. We say na, you know.
실패. 실패.
실패, right?
실패. Failure is 실패.
Okay.
Yes, 실패. 실패하지 않아. I'm not fail. Okay? 실패하지 않아요. Anyone? Some more?
집에서
First, 알피타 and 소미.
뭐라 해? I said 뭐라 해?
좋아해.
뭐라 해 means I prefer you.
But actually,
This is my favorite word in Korean. So that's
Pardon?
why I said this is my favorite word in Korean. So that's why I said.
Well, actually, 보라 해. We don't have this meaning actually.
뭐라
I
해
think
is
very
like
new-
심장.
New expression, right?
Yes. We are army. We don't used to say I love you. We used to say purple you. I purple you. So that's why this is 뭐라 해. Not 사랑해.
right. It's for the first time I come to know.
Yes.
Actually, 보라 해. We don't have that word.
Yes.
That's why I love you is 사랑해. That is
Hmm.
why as we are army, 보라 해. Like this. Who's speaking? The BTS is they are speaking like this.
Yes. They all used to say this instead of 사랑해.
Instead of
We once
speaking.
said we once created this word "bora hai" in concert, but I don't remember the date.
I come to the first time 보라 해. Very funny. Yes, very nice, interesting. Thank you. And Arpita?
한국에서 인도까지 어떻게 가요?
Oh, thank you. You remember which you study? 한국에서 인도까지 어떻게 가요? 어떻게 가요? 걸어서 가요? 비행기?
아니에요.
아니에요.
자동차로 가요.
자동차로 한국 자동차로 가요? 갈 수 있어요, but very far, right?
비행기로 가요.
비행기로 가요. 고마워요. 성격?
오늘은
네.
좋았다.
오늘은 좋았다. 오늘이 좋았다. What? More detailing? 뭐가 좋았어요? What? 뭐 means what, right? Feeling?
Mom, I'm trying to say it was hot today. 오늘은 좋았다.
오늘은? What? 오늘은? What? 좋았다? 좋았다?
Mom, how do we say hot? It was hot today.
더웠다. 오늘은 더웠다.
더웠다.
오늘은 더웠다. 날씨가 더웠다. Right? Here also. 더워요. Nowadays, very 더워요. What about Sanke? Can you speak?
나는 봄을 좋아한다.
나는? What?
봄을
돈을?
좋아해.
Pesa, money.
봄, spring.
봄, spring, 봄. 나는 봄을 좋아한다. I like spring, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Yeah, that is why even though you guys are just a beginner to learning Korean language, as much as possible, you try to speak out, okay? And then which one I wanna speaking, which one I wanna practice, okay? And then before class, you can talk before us, okay? Okay, so anyhow, thank you. So last time, do you remember we studied about hada verb? Do you remember? Is it hada? So hada verb is meaning is to do something in Hindi like karna, right? Like kam karna, and then like a saf karna, right? Likewise, there is hada is meaning about to do. So first, we put the noun, right? Like il hada. Il means working. Understand? So il hada means become to work. Is it? So 여행 하다, right? 여행 is journey, right? 여행 is right journey. So 여행하다 means to journey. Right? Do you remember everyone? Yes. So this is hada. Hada verb is very important and very basic verb. So we study. And then last time we studied about frequency also, right? Like twice a day is in Korean 하루에 두 번, right? And then 3 times a week. Can you say anyone? 3 times a week in Korean? 3 times a week. A week in Korean 일주일. So 일주일에
일주일에 세 번.
세 번. Very good. 일주일에 세 번. Then twice a month. Month, do you remember? 한 달에. 한 달에 twice. Then 한 달에 두 번. Very good. Right? Yes. And then once a year. A year in Korean 1년에. 1년에 once.
1년에
한 번.
한 번. sorry.
Yes. It's frequencies of study and about we study about with in Korean 하고, right? With you in Korean 너 하고, right? And then something with the book is 책하고, say like this. Okay. This thing is we studied last class, and then today we gonna study the stage 4 class. Is it 4 class? So, everyone, can you follow me, right? Is it difficult? Difficult in Korean? 어려워요? 아니에요? 예. Difficult in Korean? 어려워요. Okay? 어려워요. So I can ask, right? I can ask it to you. 어려워요? 어려워요? Then?
아니요.
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 아니요. Okay.
Ma'am, how do we say a little bit?
Little bit. 조금? 조금? But there is many little different according to the what to say like some combine with some sentence. Okay, 조금, 조금씩, 조금만요, little bit can be changed according to the combine. Is it?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. So, but basically, little bit is in Korean 조금. Good. So, can you see that this is right PDF first? Today's main sentence. Anyone can you read the main sentence?
매주 일요일에 영화를 봐요.
Wow, very good. 매주 일요일에 영화를 봐요. Okay. 매주 means every week. Every week. 일요일에 means at Sunday. Okay, Sunday. 영화를 봐요 means
Watch movie.
watch movie. Okay. Watch movie. Okay. Like this. Okay. I watched movie at Sunday every week like this. Okay. So this is today our main sentence. From this sentence, we will study about verb in the present tense. Okay. So for learning the language, you know what is the most important? Like vocabulary is important, right? Alphabet also important, right? And then first, and then we have to learn about order of sentence, right? This thing is we already studied, and the number also, right? This thing is we study, and now is important is how can we making the present, past, and future. Okay. Yes. Okay, everyone. Can you get it? I guess
Yes,
so. Yes.
Yes.
So can you get it? Can you get it in Korean? Do you know? 알겠어요. Like, okay. Are you understand in Korean? 알겠어요. Like, okay. So I will.
네,
네, so
알겠습니다.
I will speak in Korean. Okay. Some words I will try to speak to you. Try to catch this words. 알겠어요?
네, 알겠어요.
네.
네.
So,
네, 알겠습니다.
네, 감사합니다. So today, let us learn the present tense about the are you and are you. Okay, and the object marker will, and let making suggestion let's. Okay, and then how about in Korean은 어때요? These things we will study. Okay, let's see. First one here. Let's see. This is very important. Verb in the present tense. Can you see, right? So this one, this 아요, right? We can, this verb is like we basic verb there. Suppose like 일하다. 일하다, it means to work. Okay, 일하다. So this is a basic verb. So from the basic verb, we are changing to the making the verb in present tense. Okay. So mostly ending with how also we understand, but mostly how we are using, right? Our native people mostly when you speak about the present tense, mostly we are ending with you. Okay, are you? Where are you? Or 씁니다, 입니다. Have you heard that? Yes. So this one is are you is polite form. Okay, polite form. Verb present tense. Okay. So like you know, this for us is formal and informal is important, but mostly you know it's better first time we have to learn from the formal, is it? So mostly ending with you, right? Are you? Where are you? It is telling about the present tense. Okay, polite form. So like the form is mostly, right? This is important. This form like ending with you. Okay, are you, were you, or you? This form is most widely used in daily life. Okay. Of course, I think you guys heard the ending with 나도 니요. Like 니다, 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 니다. Have you heard that, right? 스니까 니다. That also we are speaking, but we don't speak much about that. What is the mostly we are using in daily life, ending with you. Okay, you. So like when shopping, buying ticket, asking direction, everything, right? In the market, in shop, in somewhere, we are using ending with this you. Are you or are you? So the formal polite form, another form also there actually. 씁니다. Okay? But we will learn later. There's also kinds of the formal. But today we are learning about 아요 and 어요 is mostly we are using in daily life. Okay? But 씁니다, 합니다 is not all the time. Some part more like to the speak the audience like this. Sometimes we are otherwise in the book like that. But here is use business meeting, right? This 입니다 is a business meeting, speech, presentation, or refer to something. We will refer the later. Some at that time we are speaking the ending with 입니다. But mostly what is we are using? Are you or are you? Okay, that is why today we are using. That is why first you know the verb 하다, you know 하다. Do you remember last time? 여행하다, 일하다, 잠자다, right? 하다 아니고 잠자다. This is 하다. 하다 is like 청소하다, right? Like 행복하다, right? 하다, and the 하다 verb, you know, 하다 verb become 해요. Can you see this one? Yes. So 공부하다 become right from 공부하다 also we understand, but this one we do not speak much in conversation. Okay, just we understand that is a basic verb. So when you're speaking the conversation, it becomes the 공부해요. Can you repeat after me? 공부해요.
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 Yes. And then 일해요. Right?
일해요.
일해요.
Right? And then some, what is some, can you give me some 하요 verb?
사랑해요.
사랑해요. 사랑해요. Right? 사랑해요. 사랑해요 is you heard, right? You many times you heard it, right? Yes. 사랑해요 is coming from the 사랑하다. 사랑하다 from 사랑해요. So mostly you are using this NDDO. So it's very sweet to speak, okay, to hear us. So this one first let us remember 하다 verb become the 해요. Okay. And second, if the verb stand has a or o verb, okay, a or o verb, like this one 살다. Can you see? I will become bigger size. Can you see here? First one, this a or o verb. Can you see the first verb? This is 살다. 살다 means to live. Okay, to live. 살다 is before 다, right? What is the verb? A verb. Can you see? A verb. Right? 알겠어요?
네,
네.
알겠어요.
알겠어요.
예, 고마워요. Here. 살다, this without a, right? This is a verb, right? So after 다 is we are just skip. We do not use, right? 다. But 살 plus after that without 다 we put the 아유. 아유. So after that become the 살아요. So we can say
Ma'am, what does it mean
to live.
to live? No, I asked the second one.
Same. Meaning is same. But 살다 is, you know, 살다 is meaning about to live. But this is a basic verb, right? Suppose in Hindi also, karana. Karana is basic verb, right? Is
Yes,
it right? But you guys, according to the situation about the present, past, future, the karana verb is changing, right? Changing the form. Same like this. Now we are learning about the present tense about from the basic verb, right? Basic verb is 살다. So 살다, this is without the last one, are, right? 살다 is without that, this are, right? Are verb means are or o verb adding the after comes 아요. 아요. So becomes 살아요, like 살아요. 살아요. Suppose like 나는 인도에 살아요. Means I'm living
I live in India.
In India, like this. Okay. So we do not, our people, we do not speak about the ending with 다. Like 살다 is understand. But practically, right? Practically in conversation, like 나는 인도에 살다. Also we understand, but we practically we do not speak like. Mostly that 살다 is changing into the 아유
해요.
or 해요. No 해요. 해요 is
아요.
you see 해요 is from the 하다. Like 사랑하다 become 사랑해요. Okay, 사랑해요. So like 일하다 become 일해요. Okay. But this 살다 is not the 하다 verb, right? 하다 verb. This is not the 하다 verb, right? So this one 살 after that becomes 아요. Okay. 아요. So become the 살아요. So the meaning
고마워요.
is I am living in India. Like. Can you get it? Yeah.
고마워요. 예.
고마워요. Thank you.
고마워요.
Oh, very good.
Okay.
Pronunciation. Very good. Thank you. Everyone, can you understand, right? 살아요. Like. Is there any some question and then you can ask me if you can understand? Okay. And next this basic verb is 자다. 자다 is, you know what does meaning?
Sleep.
To sleep.
To sleep. Okay, to sleep. So 나는 자요. So this is 자, right? This 자 is what is our verb, right? Our who, right? So our there, so it comes 아요. But 자요 becomes short way, so become 자요. Okay, 자요. So
Ma'am,
나는
what to say this was in informal version.
자.
Only 차.
Only 자. Here 살아 without you. Okay.
살아.
This is informal.
Okay.
But formal. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So I think you can like 먹다. Here is it comes next. Anyhow. 자요. So 나는 자요, right? 나는 like 10시에 자요. I sleep at 10 p.m. Okay. 나는 10시에 자요. Okay. Like this we can say. And 보다. Do you know what does it mean 보다?
To see.
Oh, to see. Thank you. 보다 is to see. To see. But this 보 is what is that? Over, right? Over. So after that, 아유. Adding the 아유. But you know, 보아유 also actually we can understand, but become short. Short. Can you see? O and 아. Can you see, right? So become 와요. Can you repeat after me? 와요.
Vayo.
와요.
와요.
Vayo.
Like this. Okay. So become 가요. So informal, how do you say informal then?
와.
와. Yes.
Only
it's
와.
와. 와. Like this. I used to speak to my children. Like in Hindi, also, deco, right? Deco. I used to say to my children, pa, like this. Yes. But I cannot speak to the others like that. Only my very young children. Little bit small people also, I do not speak much about informal. Because informal is not bad, but we used to speak the people who are very close, right? Then it doesn't feel bad, right? There is only very close people who are very younger people. Little younger also, I do not speak about it because it is not Very good, right? So mostly we are speak ending in yo. That is very sweet, very good. Not very, very feely. You know, when you speak in your, so informal, but it doesn't feel there is some distance between the right you and me. So we cannot speak if you like if you and me there's many distance, right? Then we do not speak with the ending. Like mostly we will study next time. The ending is 니다, 습니다, 니다. At the time we speak. But ending is you is we are really feel very warm and some close. So mostly we are using daily. Okay. So this is like a 아요 and adding with 아요. So become 살아요, 자요, 봐요 like this. Is it? And then second, this is a 어요. 어요 is what is that? All other verbs stem to form the present tense. Okay? So only remember, 아요. 아요 is only or o verbs. Okay? With this word adding with the ayo. Another, right? Another all the words adding with 어요. 어요. Okay? That is why this 먹다 meaning, do you know? What does the meaning about 먹다?
To eat.
To eat.
To
To feed
eat,
something.
right? To eat. To eat. That is why to eat 먹다 is adding with 어요. Okay? So 먹어요. Have you heard that 먹어요?
Yes, ma'am.
I did many times. Guys, this 먹어요. 나는 지금 like 나는 라면을 먹어요. Right? I can say like this. In this way, so many times we are using in present tense. And about the 주다. 주다 is, you know what does meaning 주다? To give. To give. To give. That is why to chew also adding with 어요 but become short. So u and just making one word. So 줘. 줘요. Can you repeat after me? 줘요.
저요.
줘요.
저요.
So, but actually, there's another expression also there like 주세요. Like this is kindly asking some favor, something like that. But this one is we will study later. But today we learn about the ni and the. Okay. So this one 줘요 we said like this. And the next one 마시다 is to drink.
Tasty.
No. Drink. 마시다 means to drink. 비나. Okay. Tasty means 맛있다. Okay.
Yes.
마시다 is to drink. So 마시 after that, you know, and adding it 어요. So become short way 마셔요 like this. Okay. That is why actually Korean language, when I see our language, you know, which part is make us confused? We don't have a muscular the word like that thing is we are not divide the gender, right? That thing is we don't need to concern. And then singular, plural, we don't need to concern, right? But what is the important? How this basic verb changing their form. Okay. So we will continue, we will study about how from the basic verb we change. So that is according to the past, present, future. According to the some new another expression. That is why we will study continue how this basic verb will change here. Okay. That is why in order to that there is many irregular there. We have to study. We have to memorize. But the form is a little bit changed in front of it without the rule. Without rule. That is why please study continue. Okay. Then let's some more practice. Okay. Then anyone, can you give me some English basic verb? Give me some
Ma'am?
basic. Yes.
Can you tell us about Irona?
일어나. 일어나. 일어나 means, what does it mean? Do you know?
Wake up.
To
Wake up. To raise, like raise or wake up. Okay, 일어나. Then this one, how is it? 일어. Actually, 일어나 means, you know, 일어나 is informal. Okay. So basic is 일어나다. Okay. 일어나다. 일어나다. So 일어나 plus 아요. Okay. We are studying about a or o, right? A or o, adding it, what is it? 아요. Do you remember? The others, all the verb is adding it 어요. Is it? That is why this one 일어나 plus 아요. But this becomes short way, so 일어나요. Can you get it?
Yes, ma'am.
일어나요. That is why again informal is 일어나. 일어나. Wake up, right? 일어나요 is
Ma'am, Kajowa means
가져와. Because you guys, you know, mostly you are learning Korean language from the drama, right? Drama people, they speak lots of informal way. That is why you speak only. The Kishalime, what is it? 가져와?
yes.
어,
J-Hope
아.
says kimchi pali Kajowa.
가져와게. 가져오다. 가져오다 is to bring. Okay, to bring. Okay, 가져오다. 가져오다. So become this is 가져 plus 가져아요, right? This is O, right? 가져오, 가져오. Right? This is O. Can you see? That is why I added 아요, so become short way. 가져와, 와. And then informal, 가져와. Can you get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone? Yeah, thank you. Yes, like this. Okay. So some more, some future verb. Can you say? If you don't know in Korean, then you can say in English.
괜찮아요.
괜찮아요. 괜찮아요. 괜찮아요 means 괜찮아.
I'm okay.
Actually,
I'm
it's
fine.
coming. Yes, I know, but I'm thinking about the basic. 괜찮다. Basic, because everything we have to remember about the basic. 괜찮다. Okay? 괜찮다. 괜찮다. So 괜찮 plus 아요. Okay? This is 아. Can you see? That's why 괜찮아요. 괜찮아요 or 괜찮아. Have you heard it right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
괜찮아. 괜찮아요 or 괜찮아. Okay, some more.
To sit,
Pardon? To stay.
앉아, to sit.
안전하다. To stay, right? 안전하다. 하다 is
Not that.
Oh, it's not that. Another word.
To sit down.
앉다.
하.
앉다. Okay. So before that, this one, let's see. Why? Because 안전하다 means to save. Okay. So 안전하다, this is 하다 verb, right? 하다 verb. Do you remember how it changing?
Hey.
해요, right? Then how we say 안전해요? Can you get it? 안전해요. So what are we informer? 안전해.
Hey.
It's like this. Okay. Ah, you
Um,
say means 앉다, right? 앉다, to sit. Is it? To sit. Who say? 지영? 지영, you ask, right?
Yes, ma'am.
To sit. 앉다. 앉다. Okay, 앉다. 앉다 is how it's changing. 안 plus 아요, right? This is with what is that? This here. Right? Is it? That is why 앉아요. 앉아요. Or informal 앉아. Okay. Anyone? Some more?
만들다.
만들다. Okay. 만들다.
To make.
To make, right? This is very important. To make. Then how? 만들 plus what do we have to put? 아유 or 어유?
만들 어요. 아요.
어유. 어유. Right?
어요.
아유 is, you have to remember our. Okay, here. Our. But others, another older, right? Verb we adding with 어유. Okay, that is a 만들어요. 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 Or then informal 만들어. Like this.
Ma'am, why it's not 아요? 만들어요.
This 아요 is, as you see, I will show you. 아요, 어요. Two way are there. Okay. So how we are checking? When you see here, we have to see the stem. Okay. Stem is here without the. Okay. Without the. Without the last board, when you see this board is, what is it? Right? board, right? 일어나, board. So board after that comes 아요. Okay? And then 오. Here, 가져오다, right? 가져오다. Without the 가져오. O is the last verb, right? Last word. This O is O, right? That is why after that comes 아요. So become 가져와요. 아요. But others like 여, right? All those others were after that comes 어요. Okay, that is why 만들 here. This is what is the last word? word, right? That is why should comes 어요.
성성님,
네, 안녕하세요, 은정.
안녕하세요, 성성님.
네.
Ma'am, I have joined late. Sorry. What you are teaching?
We are little bit late, Un정, right?
아요.
아요. Do you know this one?
네, 성성님.
네, 고마워요. We are studying about how to make the present tense. Verb present tense. Okay. So
네.
verb present is we are learning former ending is 아유 or 어유. Right?
네.
There
네.
is another former also there. 습니다. But that thing is we will study later. Today
네.
we will learn about the most we are using in daily life. Okay? At the time,
네.
this one is when thing is 아유 어유. So as you
네.
have heard like 사랑해요, and did you, right? Like
네.
일어나요. That also.
네. 네.
The thing is we are learning how to making into, right? And then into you. Okay.
네.
So there's two are there, 아유 or 어유. So 아유 is when you see the without, like this is the, we have to see the stamps in the vocabulary. So without that, we have to see the last word. Last word here is it 나, 일어나 is word, right? word. So when you see word or o word, after that it should comes 아유. Okay, but
네.
another all those verb like right? This verb after the comes 어유. Okay, 어요. That is why just now we are making 만들다. 만들다 means to make in Korea. So 만들다, this 만들 plus 어요. Okay, 만들 어요. Not the
Mandrayo.
만들어요.
Ne.
True. And okay, then I will give you some questions that you guys try to make. Okay. Okay.
네.
Now we will do everyone 공부하다.
I have one question.
How to make it with you and need you? Can you make it?
공부해요.
공부해요.
공부해요. Thank you. 공부해요. Right? And then 가다. 가다 means to go.
가요.
가요, right? This 가요 is actually how comes, right? This I think you guys already learned, so you remember. 가 is, you know, when you see here, I, right? Without that, this is ended up, right? So after shoes
네.
comes, what is that? I, right? So that is actually 가아요, but become short, so 가요 like this. Some short. Okay? As time passed, the vocabulary becomes short way. That is why 가요. Okay, then what is that? Some more.
And how about Utta means to laugh?
웃다. 웃다. The 웃다 is without the what is words? 우볼, right? 우볼. Then what after the what we should do adding?
어요.
어요. Okay. That is why 웃어요. Like this. Have you heard that?
웃어요.
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 Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
My son is joining and they start to very much disturbing. Okay, now.
And what
웃어요.
does 어요 mean?
Huh? 웃어 means smile. Smile.
Thank you.
웃어요, like this, to smile. Okay, then some more.
To run.
To learn. To learn is
달리다.
to 달리다.
뛰어요.
조용해.
맞아요.
Okay, first 달리다, right? 달리다 means to learn, right? Then after that, 리, right? This is the 리 is after the what have to come. 어요, right? 어요.
Ma'am, I think she said to run.
To learn something, learning,
No,
Not the-
ma'am, I think she said
running.
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 Yes.
맞아요.
Run.
So that's why I just said run. Why?
My pronunciation problem. Sorry. Okay, then to learn, right on. Okay?
No,
맞아요?
ma'am. No, ma'am. To run. Dorna.
Are you and
R-U-N run.
right?
Yes.
Yes.
네, 맞아요, 선생님.
Yeah, 맞아요. I'm doing this. Yes, I already doing this one.
Unyong.
Yes, this one. To learn is 달리다. Okay, 달리다.
달리다.
달리다. And then this one, you know, after we should comes 어요. Then 달리어요
달려요.
become the
달아요.
달리어요 become
달려요.
short way. 달려요.
달아요.
감사합니다.
달려요. Okay. 뭘까? 네. And then what about the to learn? Another one? No? 배우다. 배우다. And then this one also should come 어요. So become short way. 배우어요 become short way. 배워요. 배워요. So some words are become short. But if you study continue, and then you can come to know how this becomes short. Okay, there is some rule there. When you see here, u and become what. Okay, So if you practice more, and you can catch more fast afterwards. Okay, so everyone, can you get it? We are making the 어유 and 아유, right?
네.
Yes,
네,
알겠습니다.
알겠어요? Right. 알겠어요. I ask him, 알겠어요 means 알겠다. From the 알겠다 means to understand. Okay. So I making do and need 어유. So 알겠어요. 알겠어요?
네,
네, 알겠습니다.
네, 알겠습니다. Oh, wow. The answer is very good. 알겠습니다. Because what's in the last class, right? The most student answer ending is 습니다. So that is right. Not the that is class, right? Thank you. Okay, then so let's go for the next page. So that is right here. Can you see the first question? Do you like Korean food in Korean? 한국 음식을 좋아해요? 좋아하다 means 좋아하다, right? From the 좋아하다. So become 좋아해요. So 한국 음식을 좋아해요? Then 예, 네, 정말 좋아해요. He said like this. Now can you get it right? 좋아하다 become 좋아해요. Okay, the next here, let's see. Here, so let us study about the marker. Okay, marker. So marker about there is 을, about object marker. Okay, so in Korean, object are indicated by the object marker. Okay, so object and their marker usually appear in front of the verb. In mostly, you know how it comes Korean the sentence first subject, after that, right? Object, after that verb. English is what? Subject, verb plus object, right? Isn't it? But in Korean, always important thing is, you know, most important thing is first subject. But subject also, if you know the to whom we are telling about, and we don't need to speak again. Okay, we usually just skip to speak. But there is any first subject, and we are putting everything after last. We have to put the words. No words. Verb. Okay, verb. So mostly, you know, this object, it comes before the in front of the verb. That is why subject, object, and verb. So there is a when you're using this object, right? We have to put the object mark. That is the word. Okay, can you get it? So how we are different and according to the ending in a or ending in a constant. That is we always right. That is why when you see here, poor meet a friend, right? poor 씨가 친구를 만나요, right? poor C is subject, right? And 만나요 is what is that? To meet.
To
right?
meet.
만나요, right? 만나요 is from the 만나다. Okay, 만나다 become ending is 요 만나요. So this is a verb. Before the verb, he met a friend, right? A friends. A friends is here opposite, right? So a friends in Korean 친구.
친구.
So 친구 is telling of object. After that, we have to put the object marker. Can you get it? Yes. So here I will write. Okay. Okay. I will open the door here. The sentence was for C가, right? For C is subject, is subject marker. 가, right? Okay. And then 친구 is object, okay?
친구를 만났다.
순서가 말하면 안 된다. 알겠지? 친구를 만나요. Okay. So 만나요 is verb. Verb is there is no any, no need marker. Okay. But subject and object we need marker. So object is 친구. After that we have to put the here object marker. Can you get it? So when you're using this marker, we have to see the condition of object. So this object, right, is this words is ending it. What is that? Two words, right? Can you see here? I will change another color. 친구, right here, 우, right? This is 보라, 우보라. Can you see, right? 우보라. So ending in a words. Understand? After that should comes 를. Can you get it? 친구를.
네.
But here second. First, second, when you're using 을, here let's see. 지나 씨가. Okay, this subject, 지나 씨 subject marker. And then 음식 means
What is incident?
음식 means food, okay? 음식을 먹어요 means to eat, right?
네, 선생님.
So 진아 eat the food, okay? 진아 eat the food, right? So after the here 먹어요 is sometimes my this apple sorry. Here this is bar, right? 음식 means food. So this is a object. Then when you see this 음식, this object condition, what is ending? Vowel or consonant?
Consonant.
Consonant. This 음식. This is consonant, right? 기역 consonant. Right? 기역 consonant, right? That is why ending in a consonant. After that comes 을. Okay, that is it. So what you have to see? The condition of subject. Is it? No, subject, object, right? 친구. 친구 is ending in the word that is after that comes 을. But object is 음식 is the ending in a consonant, right? 기역 consonant. That is after that should come 을. Like this. Okay. Then let's do some practice. Suppose 나는 right? What? 빵 something 먹어요. Okay. 나는 I eat the bread. Okay, 빵 is bread. Okay, the PT, this one after the should comes the object marker, right? What you have to come? 을, right? Yes, thank you. Why? Because this 빵 is ending with consonant, right? That is why after the 빵을 먹어요. 나는 빵을 먹어요. Okay? And then 나는 BTS 음악 something 들어요. I listen the BTS music. Okay? So and then BTS 음악 after the 을 월을 each one should come
을.
right? Why? Because this one when you see 음악, right?
No, what is 음악?
Music. Okay, 음악 means music.
Ma'am, then what is Nore?
노래 also music. 노래, but actually music is more what to say, a bigger field. Like music is, 음악 is more bigger. So like 음악 is all kinds of music. Like about singing also can be the music, right? 음악 is like what to say? 음악 is all kinds of everything to do, everything. Like about some about instrument, right? Instrument, and then some singing in K-pop or some classic. All the things we are telling about 음악. But 노래 is about singing. Sing a song like this. Can you get it?
Yes.
음악
알겠습니다.
is yes. 음악 is more high, upper category words. Okay, and then 노래 is belong to 음악. Okay. Then in this sentence we can put 음악 or 노래. Both can use it. And some more suppose and suppose. What is that? I cannot think about this example.
Ma'am, can I say one?
Yes.
나는 수학 공부해요.
수학 공부. Okay. That is what is the how you think about this your sentence? Which part is wrong? 나는 수학 공부해. 나는 is I, 공부 is study, right? 수학 is object. Can you get it? Then where is object mark? We have to put the here object mark. 수학을 공부해요. We have to say like
네.
okay. 수학 공부해요. Actually, some people they just speaking, but grammatically wrong. Okay. Yes, 수학을 공부해요. It's correct. Like this.
Ma'am, excuse me, what does suhag mean?
수학 means mathematics. Math.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. 수학 means math. Oh, 지영, you know this word 수학. You know this word. Yeah, 수학. 수학 means math. 수학을 공부해요. What is 를? Actually, my son he chatting here. 만들기를 해요. 만들기를. Because he's a small. 변성하지 마. 알겠지? But my son is small, that's why he's also speaking very grammatically. Okay. Now, let's see.
Ma'am, can you speak Hindi? Your son.
Not much. Little bit. Yes. Because we are staying here only not even 2 years, right? After we came here, continue lockdown. That's why they're mostly staying in the house. That is why, yes, they cannot speak Hindi well. Yes, because there is no any opportunity to learning Hindi. Just a little bit. I have some students, so through them they are a little bit understanding. But since they don't have much friends and they cannot go outside, that's why.
Like us.
Yeah, that's why they don't have much opportunity to learn it. If you now is no corona and they may freely go somewhere, right? And then they'll freely go to school, meet their friends, like they can learn faster, but still in this situation, stuck in the house. They can reading the book. They can read, because they are following the class. But 아차네. 아차네 볼삭대. Okay. Next. Okay, let's just hear. Making suggestion. Let's. So here, when making suggestion, let's. When making suggestion, let's use the present tense from are, you, or you, as you normally would. Okay. You can also use price, 같이, together in front of the sentence. But actually, 같이, are you? Okay, that thing is telling about let's. But actually, another expression is there about the let's. 자, ending is 자. Like 보자. Here is right. 같이 영화 봐요. But this is ending the 자 is actually is informal. Okay, informal. Because when you're telling about let's, sometimes we are speaking with the friends, right? Let's do something. Let's go somewhere. Let's like see something, right? So for the informal way, there is another way. Ending with 자. Okay. That is why I suppose here this is informal is we are using as the same way, like ending with 아유 and 어유, along with 같이. Okay. But when you speak into the like informal way, at the time we can using the ending with 자. Then how we say? Like suppose here is 봐요, right? 보자. 같이 보자. Then become let's sit together like this. Can you get it?
네.
알겠어요? 어려워요? Difficult?
네.
알겠어요.
Let's see here. Let's. I'm right here. About let's suggestion, right? Let's suggestion. So when you're telling about the first former, it's same with are you and or you. Okay? Along with using 같이. 같이 means together.
Together.
Okay, so let's go. Let's go. 같이 가요. 같이 가요 means let's go together is informal way. Okay? But suppose I'm telling with my friends informal. Informal, you know, that is ending with 자. Okay? Then how we say? 같이
가자.
같이 가자. Have you heard that?
Yes.
같이 하자.
같이 가자. This is a informal way to speak of let's. Okay? Let's 같이 가자 or 같이 공부하자. Okay? 근데 같이 보자. 같이 영화 보자. Okay? 같이 쇼핑하자. Okay? That is about suggestion, the informal way. I think it is not written in the book, but since our people we speak alone, okay, in between the friends or some family, we speak in this way. That is you can listen from the drama many times, right? That's it. That is okay. Thank you. But formal way is the same with the present tense. Okay, present tense. I will.
Ma'am,
Yes.
why 영화를 봐요 is not written?
Can you say once again?
영화를 봐요.
영화를 봐요. 영화를 봐요, you know, right? Actually, 보다. This is a basic verb is from the 보다, okay? 보다. But this one is become the when you changing with the ending the 어유 or 아요, if we are adding it 보아요, okay? So this one 보아요 also actually we understand 보아요, but become short way. O and A. We are making the one. Do you remember? O A is wa, right? So become 와요 like this. Can you get it, Sanket?
Ma'am, but why object marker is not written after Yonghwa?
아, 영화 봐요. 영화를 봐요. We have to say 영화를 봐요. Okay. 아시죠? 영화를 봐요. We have to say that. 우리는 the where am I say like this? 영화 봐요 like this?
Yes.
아,
It is
so
also
this-
written like that
where? Let's see.
in the PDF.
PDF. 아, actually, 같이 영화를 봐요. 영화를 봐요. 같이 영화 봐요. 같이 영화를 봐요. Actually, you have to put the 같이 영화를 봐요. 영화를 봐요. But in this song, what to say?
Ma'am, is it like that Yonghwa Bio means we can watch any type of movie and Yonghwa means only that movie?
No, not like that. Actually, grammatically we have to put, understand? Grammatically we have to put 영화를 봐요, right? 영화를 봐요. But what to say? But sometimes people we do not put the object marker. When I see, but grammatically actually we have to put the object marker. Understand? But not like in that way. Okay. Think you understand? But that is why if you Korean language is what to say. If we are keeping the only one rule, then it will be many things will be not matching according to that rule. Because grammatically, actually, we have to put the object marker, right? But sometimes we just skip us. When you see these sentences like, okay.
Ma'am, is it like that movie is not an object?
Object here is object. We are consider this as an object, but sometimes I think this practically when you're speaking, when I say object also mostly we are using, but sometimes we are not speaking.
Yonghwa is not a verb. Movie is not a verb.
No, like that. Actually,
So
영화를 is
that's
correct.
why not
actually.
using.
No, like that. Actually, 영화를 봐요 is what to say very grammatically is right. You have to say like this. But when I see that is correct. 영화를 봐요 is correct. Actually. But when I thinking about now, when I remember it, when you speak about with the 같이 something, right? Like when you're telling about let's, right? Like let's
같이
같이
영화
at the
봐요.
time. 같이. But we can say also, we cannot say also. So
네.
we are people now like 같이 공부해요. 공부를 해요.
Ma'am,
같이
so
yes, like that.
just like shopping 해요, shopping 해요.
쇼핑을 해요. Also
shopping
correct.
해요.
Shopping
네.
here also
Is
just
also
speaking
correct.
like it also.
네.
But
네.
mostly actually page we have to put the object marker. But when I say now, when you speak about suggestion along with 같이, at that time we are just skip also. I think we are understanding. Like okay, Sanket?
Ma'am, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Now? Hello?
Very low.
Very low? Others?
나는 들을 없어요.
Everyone? My voice is not clear?
Can hear, ma'am.
Can you? Others?
Ma'am, it's
Sanket?
low.
It's
네,
very
네,
low.
들었어요. 네.
What about now?
네, 성성.
That means okay or not still low?
Oh, yes.
It's okay.
It's okay. Or I'll try to change it. This is
In
better.
between, there was no voice, but I can hear you now.
Now it's okay.
Ne, ne.
Okay.
Yes.
So when I say, of course, basically, grammatically, we have to put the object marker. But sometimes this like making suggestion is mostly we are using with 같이, right? 같이. At the time, we can skip also. But we can speak also. Though we are here, 같이 영화 봐요, right? 같이 영화 봐요 also, right? We can speak. But 같이 영화를 봐요 also we speak. Okay? In this way, about when you along is using with about suggestion, let's about 같이. At that time is, I think two parties. Both are okay. Okay, everyone? Okay. Yes. And next here, and how about 어때요? Okay. Then 어때요, right? Use this expression to give a suggestion, right? When you give a suggestion at the time, something. How about my clothes? How about your feeling, right? We are using at the time using the this topic marker in word. After that, noun, and that ask 어때요. Okay. So suppose let's see this conversation. Do you have time on Friday? In Korean, on Friday in Korean, 금요일. Okay. So 금요일에 시간 있어요? Do you have time on Friday? 금요일에 시간 있어요? No, I don't. 아니요, 없어요. Right? Then ask,
Ne.
what about, right? How about, right? Then how about Saturday, right? It's a suggestion, right? How about another suggestion, right? Then 그럼 토요일, right? 토요일, right? 토요일은 어때요? Like this. Okay? 토요일은 어때요? So before this 어때요 should using this marker in. Okay? So 토요일은 어때요? Like this. Then say 좋아요. Like this. Okay? Then what about, let's see more. Some example. How about what? How about this cloth? In Korean, this cloth 이 옷 like this. Okay? 이 옷은 옷은 월는 we already 은 월는 is study in the beginner one, right? So this one is 은 is it should comes after consonant. Okay? After 은. Okay, 은 is ending in what is that? Consonant. Is it? Do you remember? Consonant. And the board is we have to put the. Okay, this way. Here is that is why according to 이 옷, 옷 is ending in the consonant, right? That is why we have to put the 은. So 이 옷은 after the what we have to come. How about 어때요? Like this.
Ne.
알겠어요?
Ne, 선생님.
어려워요?
쉬워요.
Others? 소미 알겠어요?
알겠습니다.
네,
Ma'am,
감사합니다.
is it possible for you to say the word again? I can't get the pronunciation.
Okay, here 옷. 이 옷은 어때요?
Thank you, ma'am.
이 옷 means this cloth. Okay, 이 옷은 어때요? Right?
Thank you.
Then yes, welcome. Then what about how about this book? the suggestion, right? Oh, this movie, right? This movie. How about this movie?
이 책은 어때요?
Movie is 영화. Okay. 책 is
이 영화.
영화. After that is what is ending in the words, right? So after the shows come, 이 영화는
영화는
어때요?
어때요?
Okay. Okay. Then what about how about this book? 이 책은, right? 이 책은
지금
어때요?
어때요?
Then nowadays, you want some suggestion, some one song. So what is the title of the song? Is there any wanna suggest to me some song?
How about kimchi?
Kimchi.
음,
Yeah, kimchi. Then after the kimchi is ending with words, right? So there is should come kim치는
김치는
어때요?
어때요?
How about a date?
How about today?
Date.
오늘
Date.
오 date. Okay.
Date means
About
with the dating.
Yes, meeting.
Meeting. Date is we say just date.
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 데이트는 어때요?
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 데이트는 어때요?
어때요?
Right. So you wanna suggest me some name of song? K-pop?
네.
How about the field?
First, can you answer to me? You wanna suggest me some song?
Ma'am, butter.
Huh? 나는
Butter.
butter. Okay,
버터.
버터. 은정. Our Korean style English, Korean
네,
style.
네. 네.
버터.
버터.
Yes, butter.
버터.
This is our. We never say butter. 버터.
버터.
버터는 어때요? Right? Like this. Right. How is it the feeling, right? 기분. Feeling is 기분.
No, ma'am, I just said the field.
The feel. The feel is the, what is that? The song name?
The field. The song name is the field.
진짜.
Ma'am, the
BTS
song name
is
Euphoria.
The feel. What is it?
Euphoria. Euphoria. BTS song.
Jungkook.
네.
어려워요. 유포리아는 어때요? Right? 유포리아는 어때요? In many way, right? We can suggest about how about this, right? How about that? At the time, first we have to put the things which you wanna suggest. After that, 어때요? Okay?
네.
Okay, thank you. So in this way we can converse. So all those things let's see into this from this conversation. Okay. So here movie and film in Korean 영화. Okay, 영화. And to like in Korean
좋아하다.
can you read? 좋아하다. And is you how to making? 좋아해요.
좋아요.
좋아해요.
좋아요.
좋아하다 become 좋아해요. And how about 어때요? Right? And me too is
저도.
Okay. 저도 or 나도. 나도 is like a more like that is simple. And 보다 to see is 보다. Okay. 보다 ending is you is 봐요.
좋아요.
Okay. Actually, that is why we have to just memorize it. This one just making it very short way. So 봐요. And every week in Korean.
매주.
매주. Then one more. Every day is, do you know? Every day.
매일.
Like every day. 매일. Then every month.
매월.
매월 매달.
Metal.
Medal.
Meda.
매월 also.
Mewal. Mewal also. Yes.
매월, 매달 also.
Ne.
And then every year,
Menion.
매년. Very well. Okay. 매주, 매일, 매달, 매년. We say every, after we put the May. Okay, then Sunday. In Korean, Sunday in Korean,
Ilyoil.
Ilyoil.
일요일. And 마다, each, every, something we say 마다. Okay. And later, in Korean, 나중에. Say like this. See. Expression. How about you, 진아? 진아 씨는 어때요? Can you get it right? 진아 씨는 어때요? How about you, 진아? 진아 씨는 어때요? So here, when do you usually go see a movie? Usually in Korean,
Butong.
So when do you see, right? When you see, right? 언제 영화를 봐요? Can you repeat after me? 언제 영화를 봐요?
언제
언제
영화를 봐요?
영화를 봐요?
When do you, right? Usually see, right? You see a movie, right? 영화를 봐요. Then here is go see a movie, right? But here 언제 영화를 봐요 means like just simply can asking. When do you usually see the movie like this? Okay. Meaning is two words who can say, but just in the home words. Okay. 영화를 봐요. And here every Sunday in Korean 매주 일요일에. Okay. But 매주 일요일에 and 일요일마다. Also same. 매주 means every week. Okay. Every week. That is why 매주 일요일에 it means every Sunday. 일요일마다 means every Sunday. like 월요일마다 means like every Monday. 화요일마다 means every Tuesday. Okay? In this way, you can say the same meaning. And 나중에 같이 영화를 봐요 means later, right? Later. 나중에 같이 영화를 봐요. Let's see a movie together later. Okay? Otherwise, informal how we say 나중에 같이 영화를 봐요. There is informal. 같이 영화를 보자. Okay? 같이 영화 보자. So as you see, right, Sanke, you asked, right, just before in the book, it was not written 같이 영화 보자, right? Do you remember?
Yes.
But here is again 같이 영화를 봐요.
Yes.
Both we are can say. Thank you, but meaning is same. So and here, okay, in Korean, 그래요 like this. The we. Okay, thank you. Because time is so late. My dear, they needed bad things I'm asking. Here, okay, in Korean, 그래요. Thank you. Then let's see this conversation. Gina and Paul, right? Gina and Paul. Yes. Gina say, do you like Korean movie? 한국 영화 좋아해요? Can you repeat after me? 한국 영화 좋아해요?
한국 영화 좋아해.
좋아해요.
Right? You can put here like 한국 영화 좋아해요, or 한국 노래 좋아해요, or 한국 드라마 좋아해요, right? You can say like that. And the Paul said, yes, I really like them. 정말 좋아해요. Right? Paul he said, 네, 정말
Ma'am, it's
좋아해요.
also 너무 좋아해요.
너무 좋아요. It's so same. Okay? 너무 좋아해요. 정말 좋아해요. 진짜 좋아해요. Right? There's maybe such expression. And then what about Gina? Right? Gina 씨는 어때요? Right? And Gina say, I like Korean movie too. 저도. Me too. Means 저도. Okay? Me too. Me too also. 저도 한국 영화를 좋아해요. Right? 한국 영화 좋아해요. Then 보통 언제 영화를 봐요? When do you usually go see a movie, right? 보통 is usually, right? So 보통 언제 means when you see the movie, right? 언제 영화를 봐요? Then we answer, I see a movie every Sunday, right? So every Sunday is what is it? 매주 일요일, right? 매주 or 일요일마다 also we can say like that. Okay? So 매주 일요일에 I see the movie 영화를 봐요. 영화를 봐요. Okay? Okay, everyone? Yes. And oh, really? 그래요? Right? Really? 그래요? I also watch a movie every Sunday. I also. Same, 저도. Okay, me too. I also. We say 저도. Okay? 저도 every Sunday. 일요일마다. Here, 일요일마다 and 일요일마다 and 매주 일요일에 is same. Okay? Same. Let us remember. So 일요일마다 I see the movie. 영화를 봐요. Okay? Then 그럼 나중에 later let's see the movie together, right? 같이 영화 봐요. 같이 영화를 봐요, right? 그래요. Okay? And this conversation, 진영, 장진영, and Kishali ma'am. Can you do this conversation?
네, 선생님.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
네, 진영 start.
Okay, ma'am. 한국 영화 좋아해요?
네, 정말 좋아해요. 지나 씨는 어때요?
저도 한국 영화를 좋아해요. 보통 언제 영화를 봐요?
매주 일요일에 영화를 봐요.
그래요? 저도 일요일마다 영화를 봐요.
그럼 나중에 같이 영화 봐요.
그래요?
Yeah, thank you. Very good. Okay, very good. One more team here. Somi and Arpita. Huh?
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you repeat that 보통 part?
이게 보통 보통 언제 영화를 봐요? Okay? 보통 means usually. Okay? 언제 means when. 영화를 봐요? When you see the movie. 보통 언제 영화를 봐요? 오케이? 알겠어요?
네.
네. So then one more time here. 소미 and Alpita, please do this conversation.
Ma'am, I'm here.
Yes. Yes, Somi and Alpita, you have some problem to speaking? Okay, yes.
Ma'am, some background sound is coming.
I think from Alpita.
Yes, ma'am. I'm in hostel. That's why.
That is it. Then just otherwise you try to speak. But when you're speaking sound. Now it's better. Okay, start then.
Ma'am, who will start?
Somi, then you start.
Okay. 한국 영화 좋아해요?
네, 정말 좋아요.
저도 한국 영화를 좋아해요. 보통 언제 영화를 봐요?
매주 일요일에 영화를 봐요.
그래요? 저도 일요일마다 영화를 봐요.
그럼 나중에 같이 영화 봐요.
그래요?
네, 그래요. 감사합니다. Yes, even though you have in the hostel, there's many problems, but thank you for joining. And okay, thank you. Let's see. So, next conversation. Okay, let's see here some more vocabulary. 음식 is food, right? Food. Food. And so, therefore, in Korean, 그래서 like in Hindi, इसलिए, right? इसलिए. Sana. Okay, Sana. Bye. Raining. I think today many places, I think network issue, right? You have no issues. So therefore in Korean, 그래서, okay, like easily. 그래서. And this day in Korean, can you read this one?
요즘.
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 요즘. Okay, 요즘. 요즘 어때? 요즘 어때요? Also nowadays, how about nowadays? How about nowadays? These days. 요즘은 어때? 요즘은 어때요? Right? 요즘 어때요? Okay. And cooking in Korean?
요리.
요리.
And to learn. This is to learn. This learn comes.
배우다.
배우다. 배우다. This
배워요.
is become 배워.
배워요.
Okay, this one so let's study. Okay, 배워요. 배우 plus 어요. So become short way. 배워요. Okay. And then from whom? 누구한테서.
누구한테서.
누구한테서. From whom you listen. 누구한테서 들었어. or 누구한테서 배웠어. Right? 누구한테서 And to be interesting, fun in Korean,
재미있다.
Then become
재밌어요.
재미있어요, right? 재미있어요, right? 재미있어요. Then once, 한 번, twice, right?
만들.
두 번.
Yes. 만들다, to make is 만들다, and 요
만들어요.
만들어요. We already done this one. 이제 만들어요. And new expression, who are you running it from? 누구한테서 배워요, right? From whom, right? We have to run, is it? 누구한테서 배워요? Then is it interesting? 재미있어요? Right? 재미있어요? Next. Then let's make some together later, right? Later in Korean, 나중에, right? 나중에. Let's make together at once, right? Once, like, let's do once like this. 나중에 한번 같이 만들어요. Otherwise, informal, 나중에 한번 같이 만들자. And in the chat also, we can select informal. Okay, then let's see here. Conversation. Here, Jaden Satoru. Satoru is, I think he's from Japan. They are speaking. Do you like Korean food? 한국 음식 좋아해요? Right? Satoru, 예, 네, 좋아해요. 제인 씨는 어때요? Right? 제인 씨는 어때요? Then, 저도, right? 저도 한국 음식을 좋아해요. Right? So, therefore, 그래서 요즘 what does it meaning?
그래서 therefore.
요즘 means these days. 그래서 is it therefore 요즘 means these days. Nowadays. 요즘 한국 요리를 배워요. Nowadays I'm learning to cook Korean food, right? 한국 요리를 배워요. 배워요. Present tense, is it? And really? 그래요? 그래요? 누구한테서 배워요? From whom you're learning? 이제 누구한테서 배워요? Then how? From my friend. 친구한테서 배워요. 친구한테서, 월 친구에게서 배워요. 이렇게 친구한테서 배워요. 재미있어요? Is it is fun? Interesting? 재미있어요? 네, yes, 네. 나중에 later, let's make together once. Okay? 나중에 한번 같이 만들어요. 좋아요. Okay? This conversation, Amrita and
Can I?
Arya and Amrita. Okay?
Okay, miss. 한국 음식은 좋아요?
좋아해요?
네, 좋아해요.
좋아해요?
좋아요?
네, 좋아해요. 재인 씨는 어때요?
저도 한국 음식은 좋아요.
그래서
그래서
요즘
한국은 요리를
배워요.
해와요.
Yes.
그래요. 누구한테서 배워요?
최근 한국에서 배워요.
재미있어요?
네. 나중 한번 같이
만들어요.
만들어요.
좋아요.
좋아요. 예, thank you. 그리고
선생님 어때요?
좋아요. 잘했어요. 잘했어요 means very good. Okay. Some part 좋아해요, 배워요, right? That part. Some more, one more team. Then here, 은정 and
네.
지영. 은정 and 지영.
네, 선생님.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
한국 음식 좋아해요?
네, 좋아요. 채인 씨는 어때요?
저도 한국 음식을 좋아해요. 그래서 요즘 한국 요리를 배워요.
그래요? 누구한테서 배워요?
친구한테서 배워요.
재미있어요?
네, 나중에 한번 같이 만들어요.
좋아요.
네, 좋아요. Then the last one more team here. Today, Anuraha, can you speak? Anuraha. And otherwise, Neha and Mania Guha. 안녕하세요, Neha. Today very silent. Mania Guha and Neha OTR very silent. Be shy to speak. Then Sanket and me or 현성아 있어? My son
What,
is
ma'am?
Sanket and actually I'm calling my son. 현성. My son was left. 근데 Sanket and me let's do that. Okay, first I'll speak. 한국 음식 좋아해요?
네, 좋아해요. 제인 씨는 어때요?
저도 한국 음식을 좋아해요. 그래서 요즘 한국 요리를 배워요.
그래요? 누구한테서 배워요?
친구한테서 배워요.
재밌어요?
네, 나중에 한번 같이 만들어요.
좋아요.
네, 좋아요. Very good. Thank you. Yes. So we are running today this conversation. Then let's see some more addition theory. Here. Can you see already with some here we are running, but let's check once again. Here, first vocabulary 일어나다. Okay? 일어나다. Can you speak repeat after me. 일어나다.
Irona.
일어나다.
Then let's making into ending with 요.
일어나요.
일어나요. Okay. Then to drink coffee. 커피를 마시다. Okay. This one 커피를
마셔요.
마셔요. 마셔요. We just before we studied, right? 마셔요. Okay. 커피를 마셔요. or 우유를 마셔요. 우유 means milk. Okay. So 차 means tea. 차를 마셔요. So all those things you can say with 마셔요. To read the newspaper, can you read this one?
신문을 읽다.
신문을 읽다. Then 신문을 읽어요.
읽어요.
읽어요. Everyone, can you writing in your book? Okay. 읽어요. Okay. 음식을 먹다. 음식을 먹다 is after that.
음식을 먹어요.
먹어요. Right? 음식을 먹어요. Or something. 짜파티를 먹어요. Or 피자를 먹어요. Right? You can say
네.
like that. And to be friends. 친구를 만나다. become 친구를 만나요. 이렇게 만나요. 만나요. Okay. To buy a book. To buy a book. 책을 사다. buy 사다. Then how we say? 책을
책을 사요.
사요. 예. 책을 사요. 책을 사요. If you're writing is it? And here, to watch television. 텔레비전을 보다. 텔레비전을
봐요.
봐요. 이제 just we before we are seeing the 한국 영화를 right 봐요. Like,
Ma'am, what is television in Korean?
television is TV.
Just TV.
Or just TV. Television. Very funny, right? Then to listen to music. 음악을 듣다. But this one is actually just memorize. Okay, a little bit change. therefore. 음악을 듣다 become 들어요.
들어요.
So we have to study many irregular some verb here. 듣다, like these things we will change it differently. So these things we will study later. 듣다, 음악을 들어. And 자다, to sleep.
자요.
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 자요. And let's do some more. Some here. What about 놀다? Play. 놀아요. Okay,
몰라요.
this is a O, right? O for 놀 is O. There's an I, 놀아요. Then 쉬다 is rest.
쉬워요.
쉬어요. 쉬다, to rest. 쉬다 become 쉬어요. Okay. If you're writing in your notebook, right? And the next, to make
만들어요.
만들어요, right? 만들어요. And to sell, 팔다. 이렇게 팔다.
발라요.
팔아요. 팔아요. This is abo, right? 팔, this is abo. 팔아요. Then what about the 빌리다. 빌리다 is to borrow. Okay, 빌리다. Is to borrow. So 빌리다, you know this one how change it? 빌려요. Short way, 빌려요. Okay. That's this one. Remember, 빌려요. Okay. And 살다 become 살아요. 아요. This is that's right. 살아요. And to live in Korean 떠나다.
떠나요.
떠나다 and 떠나요. Okay. To finish in Korean 끝나다. 끝나다. And 끝나요. 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 And 쓰다. And 쓰다 also I think you have to memorize it. 써요. Okay? So a little bit change different. 써요. Gabriel, you writing okay? Once again, you see and write. Okay. So I will read it once again. Then you remind, and then you do Canada writing, and this is you writing. Okay. Number 1, 일어나다, 일어나요. Number 2, 커피를 마시다, 커피를 마셔요. And 신문을 number 3, 신문을 읽다, 신문을 읽어요. Number 4, 음식을 먹다, 음식을 먹어요. Number 5, 친구를 만나다, 친구를 만나요. 책을 사다. Number 6, 책을 사다, 책을 사요. Number 7, 텔레비전을 보다, 텔레비전을 봐요. Number 8, 음악을 듣다, 음악을 들어요. 자다, 자요. 놀다, play, 놀아요. To rest, 쉬다, 쉬어요. To make, 만들다, 만들어요. To sell, 팔다, 팔아요. To borrow, 빌리다, 빌려요. And to live, 살다, 살아요. And to live, 떠나다, 떠나요. To finish, 끝나다, 끝나요. To write, 쓰다, 써요. Okay? So this, I think mostly you can change according to the rule, but this 음악을 듣다 become 들어요. Okay? 듣다 들어요. And 쓰다 써요. I think this one you guys have to write. So yes, today this much we study. Okay, time is almost 10 o'clock. So Everyone, can you get it? Today, what you study?
네,
네, 알겠어요, 모두들?
네.
Everyone?
네, 선생님.
네, please answer to me. 네, 알겠어요.
네,
알겠어요,
네,
선생님.
알겠어요.
감사합니다.
I think you feel a little bit difficult, but actually very important, right? Practically how we are speaking in present tense, is it? So we do not speaking the basic verb. We have to change it from the basic verb to the ending it OUN, IU, or HEY. Is it? So of course there is many some are like irregular verb are there. So the things we will study later. Okay, but today we study about the basic things, how we are changed into OU and IU. Okay, so this thing is very important to speaking the present tense. So please you remember, and then you keep on speaking. Okay, and then keep on keep on try to listen from the drama or some part, and then you can get why people continue their speaking ending in yo, right? That's it. That thing is telling about the present tense. Okay? So this much we today study, and then you know already our class is already today's course. Class time is going faster. So anyhow, let us study with me. Continue with joyfully. Okay, 재밌었어요? 재밌어요?
네,
네,
선생님.
재밌어요.
네, 선생님.
재밌어요.
Okay, thank you so much. That's why when you have some question or some you wanna know something, and then anytime you can freely sending message or uploading in our WhatsApp. And then, do you know today what day?
한글,
토요일.
한글데.
토요일 맞아요. 한글데이.
한글데.
한글. Happy
Yeah.
Hangul Day, 선생님.
Thank you. Happy Hangul Day, right? Yeah, you guys want to study Hangul, right? This Hangul Day. Yes. That is why really this Hangul, right? Because nowadays this Squid Game become more popular, right? Is it?
Yes, ma'am. It's really so popular. And I hope you know there is an Indian actor, Anupam Tripathi.
Oh, yes. He's from
Yes.
New Delhi, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. That is why.
I don't know why I'm so happy.
Actually, he is quite long time already. He is working in Korea because once I didn't know that he was that man, but when I saw that this man's philography, that he was acting before some back very long time ago. So that even though he was he acting very short some part, but he was very impressed. So I remember him, but recently I come to know, the man was the man. Yes. So even because I was happy. Oh, he's from India. Very
Yes,
nice.
it's first Indian working in Korea in series drama. It's really
Drama.
I feel so happy.
Actually, I think as actress, I think first time, I think I may not know. So we can do some variables here, but some another entertainment, some guys there, some famous Indian are there. The name is Victor. He's very
Ma'am,
famous
whom?
because yes, he speaks Korean very well. That's why someone also there. And yeah, as an actor,
I don't
right?
know.
As an actor, so yes, he's acting is very nice, right?
Yes, ma'am.
He-
I really his acting is really so sharp.
Yes, and then he graduated very nice university about some drama part. Yes, nice. He studied Korean very good. I think he struggled a lot.
선생님,
네.
요즘 식당 개업다. 인도에.
한식당? Korean
네.
restaurant.
네. King's Bakery, then Korean, then TMO. The names. 네.
Where?
In Kolkata.
Kolkata.
네. 네.
Yes, ma'am. In Newtown. There is a
Kolkata, Newton.
Korean
What is the name
One
of work?
is one
I
is in Park Circus, just near my home, like 2 blocks away from my place.
You are
And
also in Kolkata. Oh,
yeah, I am from Kolkata, right?
yeah, me also from Kolkata.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Very
Hi.
nice.
Yeah.
Kolkata. From where? That new town.
No, Park
It's
Circus.
Park
It's in Park
Center.
southern
Circus
part of
also.
the Kolkata.
I think owner is Korean, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Some Korean living.
Yes.
Yes.
I've
Ma'am,
seen
the-
it. It's really so nice. There is some picture of BTS, Blackpink, Twice,
Is it?
TXT.
What they're selling? The restaurant food, Korean food, or some
Yes,
bakery?
yes.
Nee, Korean
Food.
food, ma'am, pura.
So you
I'm
visit
really
there.
interested on it.
You visit there.
No,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. The owner of the King's Bakery, that Korean, he's a Korean. His name is Honsuk, and every Saturday we have conversation classes, and the owner comes
Yes.
and and he tells about Korea. So I go there
Yes.
every Saturday.
That is why
And-
your speaking is very like your pronunciation is so front. Like, I feel.
Yeah,
I've been to King's
Ah.
too.
yeah.
I also
good.
enjoyed it.
Actually, actually, Korea bakery is very famous.
Yes,
Very
Naina, I
tasty.
know you have been there
Very
with
tasty.
Nupur.
Very, very.
Yeah.
I think really, I want to you guys dieting. Very tasty because Korea people put praise about bread. So variety kinds of the bread are there in Korea. Yes. So,
Ma'am, I've
yes.
seen there is a food. It's live octopus. Is it really not cooked octopus? Or
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Ma'am, how can you have it? I'm just scared of it. Live
Actually, Korea is surrounded by the sea, right? Sea. So we mostly eat the seafish, and then since it's small country, understand? So we can go to the sea just by car like 2 hour like this. No, it's very near. So we can get anytime very fresh one, very fresh.
So nothing is octopus. I'm really scared of it.
Don't
I've
scare.
eaten squid. I've eaten squid.
Squid. Oh, actually, squid is very tasty.
Nee.
Like so.
Ma'am, I wish I could ever in Korea. But if I go there, because I have a plan to go there, if I would be there, I'll really miss Indian food.
There are
I
many
feel-
Indian restaurants there in
I feel
Seoul
very
and Busan.
weird. Indian people
too
like
costly.
Korean food actually.
Mm.
But anyhow, if it's difficult to taste the Korean food, and then first you approach the Korean bakery. Yes, I think very nice. Okay, so anyhow, thank you for joining my class. Okay, so
감사합니다,
everyone.
선생님.
네, 감사합니다.
고마워요.
감사합니다, 선생님.
네,
Happy
안녕.
감사합니다, 선생님.
네, 안녕. 또 봐요.
안녕. 안녕.
안녕.
안녕하세요.
안녕히 가세요.
Good night, everyone. 네,
잘
잘 자요.
잘 자요.
Bye.
네.
Bye.
안녕히 계세요, 아줌마.
아줌마.
안녕.
Yeah, finish.
바이바이.
Bye.
Bye bye.
네.
Bye.
바이바이.
Bye.
카메라.
Yeah.